Out our first two teams. Blades, who do you have?
For Storm City Roller Girls, number 12, Micro Bruiser. Number 213, Zoonotic. Number 23, Kicky Longstockings. Number 28, Dirty and Rotten. Number 287, Mustang Ellen Score. Number 343, Trinity. Number 428, Darkness. Number 472, Machete Machad. Number 676, Brawlin' Angel. Number 710, Lucky Punk. Number 77, Johnny Crash. Number 86, Sunny Demolition. Number 96, Tequila. Number 1802, Barbell. And number 2208, Roxy Roulette. That is Storm City Roller Girls.
And now for our home team, let's give it up for the Rose City Rockets. Number 00, Evans. Number 11, Liv Baders. Number 120, Vixen Price. Number 1701, Damage Report. Number 19, Angela Death. Number 262, Paradoxy. Number 300, Little Red Rider. Number 317, Lady Painicorn. Number 345, Stab Mittens. Number 360, Big Bang Fury. Number 447, Zeller's Bullet. Number 667, Kitty Contusion. Number 71, Freddie Herfury. Number 8008, Resty Blitzface. And captained by number 483, Doof Warrior. Let's give it up for your Rose City Rockets!
That way you can use diction and reflection for this. It's just a metal building.
Machete Machad out the gate, already coming in hot.
And for the Rose City Rockets, we've got Stab Mittens on the line. And there's our whistle starting bout one of this game. Stab Mittens through the pack very quickly, picking up lead Jammer. So in this first jam, I'd like to tell you about Jammers. Jammers are the skaters with stars on their helmets, and they are who are able to score for each of the teams. Jammers score 1 point every time they pass an opposing skater's hips after their initial pass through the pack.
Storm City Jammer having a hard time getting through that pack. The Rockets are just solid.
Stab Mittens making her way through Storm Cities.
Okay.
And we have a Storm City blocker headed to the box with a cut track violation.
And Machete Machad is in the box as well, so right now it is a power jam for the Rockets.
She's in for 2 minutes because she got an insubordination. She was down at the left. Oh, she's in for 2 minutes.
So the Rockets at an advantage here as they have the only jammer on the track. This is what's called a power jam.
He finally was like, nope.
Stab Mittens makes it look easy as they dance around those Storm City blockers. Big Bang Fury used a little offense there to pick up some points for Stab Mittens.
Machete Mashad finally threw the pack, but can she pick up any points? This is her initial pass right now. So she's going to be coming in with the last 10 seconds trying to get some points.
And Stab Mittens calls it off.
Smart move, saving the points there. Smart move.
Well, hey there, folks. I'd like to give a big shout out to Bridgeport Brewing. Check your Bridgeport beer cup. 3 lucky winners will drink Bridgeport on Rose City Rollers tonight. So you can check it over at the bar for the details.
Rose City has Liv Baders on the line. Looks like Storm City fielded one too many people on the track there.
Darkness starting on the line for Storm City. Let's see if she has any better luck than Machete Mashad in the last jam.
And Liv Bader's out in a matter of seconds. She's going to be your lead jammer for this jam. Well, Blades, one thing I would like to say is that the Rose City Rockets are the draft pool for the home teams here at RCR. And it looks like Liv Baders, the jammer for the Rockets, is headed to the penalty box on a cut track.
So now it should be mentioned that now because the Rockets jammer is in the penalty box, now we're going to go for a full 2 minutes on this jam.
That is correct.
Storm City blocker in the box for a back block.
So you might hear us talking about lead jammer a lot up here.
Another cut track over there for the Rockets.
That
box
was
is starting
Angela
to fill
Death
up.
heading to the penalty box. Ooh, big hit by Vixen Price.
Storm City Jammer trying to pass the panty.
But not before Liv Baders manages to pick up another 5 points.
Mustang Ellenscore now with the jammer panty. She's coming around the bend. She's coming up hot on the heels. Making her way through. She might be able to pick up a couple points, and she does.
Oh, Mustang Ellenscore hit to the outside. It looks like by Angela Death.
Oh, Dirty and Rotten knocking out the jammer for Rockets.
Liv Baders finding her way up the inside, picking up another 5.
Storm City walking away with 4 points. They're finally up on the board.
OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers. Once again, that's OHSU Sports Medicine.
The Rockets have Freddie Herfury up on the jam line.
And Storm City come in with Trinity. Is she going to be able to make it out? She's looking good so far.
And Freddie Herfury is out, picking up lead jammer for the Rockets.
That's a cut on Trinity for Storm City.
Rockets are in a power jam again, as Freddie Herfury just weaves her way through that pack. The Rose City Rockets are doing a really good job of keeping that cat pack split up.
Forearm on, I didn't see the number, but forearm on the Rockets blocker.
Looks like there was a forearm on the Rockets blocker. She's in the box for 30 seconds.
Blades, I am just amazed by how these jammers just dance through the pack like this.
It's like they just twinkle toes around them.
That toe stop work is to be envied.
Oh my gosh, Trinity through the pack, coming out of her initial.
So the one thing that makes jammers very special, besides being the ones who can make the points for their team, is what you just saw Freddie Herfury do, which is to be able to call off the jam. So when you see the jammer tapping their hips like that, they are calling off the jam, ending the jam.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Tonkin. Largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest and only a click away at Tonkin.com.
Looks like we've got Little Red Rider down there on the line.
And Lucky Punk for Storm. Can Lucky, like we said, dance her way through?
Looks
no,
like
she's got a forearm headed to the box early. Can the Storm blockers hold back the jammer long enough? No pass, no penalty on that.
Little Red Rider through the pack again, picking up some help from Lady Painicorn. Oh,
Apex jump! Oh my goodness! Oh, but a low block on that one.
It was still very impressive.
It was impressive. That was at least 5 feet of air.
So since you can't play the game of roller derby without having a jammer fielded, you will see that as soon as Little Red Rider sat down in the penalty box, they did release Lucky Punk back out onto the track. So Little Red Rider will only serve the same amount of time that Lucky Punk served before her.
Lucky's just trying to fight her way, make it through. And she's out.
Forearm.
Looks like there was a forearm assessed to another on
Angela
Death. Oh, knocked out.
Storm City might have pack advantage right now, but Rose City's doing a really good job keeping them all separated.
There's another cut track over there.
That's going to be in there for a full minute.
So right now there is no lead jammer. This jam will go a full 2 minutes.
Lucky Punk out again, getting up 4 points up on the board.
And Dirty and Rotten riding the Rockets jammer out at the last minute there.
I'd like to give a big old shout out to Bud Light, Rose City Rollers' newest supporter. Bud Light, grab one at the bar, dilly dilly. It's also the sponsor of our penalty box. And as you can see, there's 4 players right now sitting in there enjoying the Bud Light.
We've got Stab Mittens up for the Rockets. Through the pack very quickly.
Machete Machad is fighting her way through, and she finally breaks 3. She's coming up hot.
She is on Stab Mittens' tails.
So now there's some strategy to this because, and there it is, grabbing the points, calling it off, saving it so that Storm City doesn't get anything.
2-Town cider, damn fine cider, made right here at the Pacific Northwest. Once again, that's 2-Town cider.
Liv Bader's up for the Rose City Rockets again.
That's why I do it.
Rose City with pack advantage this time out. Looks like we've got 2 Storm City blockers in the penalty box. Oh,
and wow. Darkness takes the lead on this one. This is the first Storm City lead of the game. And while Darkness has lead, both of the Storm City blockers are back on. So now we have a full field here of everyone out. Darkness calls it.
So you might hear us talking about pack quite a bit. Pack is everybody down on the track during the jams. That's typically, with nobody in the penalty box, 4 blockers and 1 jammer. The blockers play both offense and defense at the same time as they try to get their jammer through while stopping the opposing team's jammer. There's a lot of strategy that goes into a roller derby jam. Looks like we've got Freddie Herfury for the Rockets, and she is going to be our lead jammer this jam. Lots of whistles down there. Looks like we've got a multiplayer being called.
Oh, and another penalty being assessed to Doof Warrior.
Supposed to go. Wrong person went.
Freddie Herfury making her way through the pack again, picking up another quick 5 points.
Storm City jammer Barbell still trying to make her way through the pack.
Those Rockets really have their tight walls and their defense really sound.
It's one of the toughest defenses that I think Storm City has come up against this season.
Storm City trying to catch a piece of Freddie Herfury there at the very end, but just not quite getting it.
2208 Roxy Roulette heading to the box for direction of play.
Freddie Herfury.
As she goes to sit down, Micro Bruiser comes back out. Hopefully she can maybe get some relief for Barbell as she's the pivot so she can take the jammer panty and maybe try to get some traction going for him.
Looks like she's just going to be a cannonball and work some O there.
Looks like we've got a back block on the jammer for Rockets. Freddie Herfury. That's hard to pronounce if you're not used to it.
Derby names are great tongue twisters. Yeah. Micro Bruiser locking it up with Blitz in the front.
She is twisting, she turned, and she is out now, but not in time. Just time enough to put on that panty.
I'd like to give a big thanks to Deb Counts Tabor. Let Deb guide you to your home. Proud realtor and sponsor of the Rose City Rollers. And welcome to PDX.com.
Looks like there's an official timeout down there.
And here in Rose City, the official timeouts are taco timeouts, brought to you by Porque No.
I love tacos.
Yes.
I have a taco tattoo. It says Taco Life. I got it at RollerCon. It was one of the best things I ever did there.
Mm-hmm. So I do have a question for everybody down there. If you can look into concessions, do you know if they have the Two Towns pineapple down there?
Ooh, the pineapple's the best one, I think.
It's like summer in your mouth.
It's so good. It's so crisp and refreshing. Especially on hot nights like this, especially up here because we're high.
Yes,
so high.
So high and so hot.
So hot. It's real swampy, guys.
There's the whistle. It looks like Storm City is going to start this jam in a power jam
and
with Freddie Herfury in the penalty box.
Trinity is out as lead jammer. There she goes. She's coming around each turn. Oh, looks like Dirty and Rotten went to the box. It's where you go when you're rotten, I guess.
Freddie Herfury, no resistance through that pack at all. Maybe it was that panty stash.
I had no idea she was even the jammer.
I did only because her name's up there.
Sunny Demolition to the box for direction of play. And Trinity's calling it off.
You know, we've got a birthday in the house. I'd like to give a big happy birthday to Riley Kawanasika.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We've got Paradoxy on the line for the Rockets.
And Lucky Punk fighting her way through for Storm City. She's breaking them, but she's having a hard time actually getting through that wall.
Paradoxy looking for some O from her team.
Lucky Punk comes through out of nowhere, steals the lead.
Paradoxy also threw on their initial pass.
Lucky Punk calling it, saving those points, walking away with 2.
Evans with a big hit to Lucky Punk there right at the end.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Killer Burger. 5 minutes to burgers, beer, and bottomless fries. That's right, it's all at Killer Burger.
That PB at Killer Burger. That's the way to go.
You know, I'd also like to give a couple big shout outs to Portland Mercury, Shebop, and Myoptic Optometry.
Little Red Rider for the Rockets.
Machete Machad pushing her way through, working those toe stops.
Little Red Rider found that line on the outside and took it.
Machete Machad is through, trying to catch up, get some points scored.
And Little Red Rider using that special jammer power to go ahead and call that jam off before Machete Machad was able to make any points in that jam.
Voodoo Donuts. The magic is in the hole, and proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice. I would also like to give a big shout out to Portland Vital Signs, Kay's Bar, and New Deal Distillery.
Got Stab Mittens down on the line for the Rockets.
Darkness on the line for Storm.
Both jammers pushing very hard. Stab Mittens pushed a little harder.
Oh.
Stab Mittens spinning around and unfortunately out of bounds, but they come right back onto the track.
WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sports, and life. I'd also like to give a big welcome to Michelle and her sister Jennifer, who are visiting here on vacation from New York.
Hi, Michelle. Where's Michelle? She hiding? That's okay.
Well, welcome. Liv Bader's up for the Rockets again.
Trinity trying to just push her way through.
Liv Bader's getting through. They're your lead jammer this jam.
Johnny Crash going to the box for Storm.
Angela Death really making life hard for Trinity out there.
Storm City really missing some blockers out there, having 2 in the box right now.
Oh man, did you just see that? Oh, Rockets opened up a huge hole in the pack that Liv Bader's just sailed right through. Ugh. And there she's through again, picking up another quick 5 points.
Trinity's just trying to find any hole, take any line that she can. But these rocket walls, they're really tough. They're really hard to get through. You can see the jammers are fighting their way through it.
So I mentioned it before, but the Rockets is the draft pool for Rose City Roller home teams.
It's showing tonight.
Liv Bader's calling it off at the last second there as she picks up another 4 points.
Storm City able to pick up 2 more points.
So I would like to say that here at Rose City, it's really a community. The people who are coaching the Rose City Rockets tonight are actually Coupe de Gras, who is on the High Rollers, and your mom and Apocalypse, all skaters for RCR who are giving back by coaching the Rockets. Looks like we've got another timeout on the track.
All right, I'd like to thank 808. Food so good it's straight broke to mouth. They've got 2 locations, Burnside and Woodstock. Once again, that is 808.
So you'll hear a lot of us up here talking about penalties and track cuts and back blocks and forearms. the pack jammers. You know, and if you have any questions, I want you to direct all your questions to our Purple Rain volunteers. You'll see them down there in purple shirts and with their pom-poms. They are our Derby experts. So if you are here for the first time tonight or just want some refreshers, talk to your Purple Rain.
Also want to remind everybody, we've got a raffle going on. Buy your raffle basket tickets because we're going to be giving it away at halftime.
Lucky Punk for Storm doing her best to get out first. Pushed out and being cycled all the way back to the jam line.
Freddie Herfury getting caught up there at the front. It looks like Sunny Demolition.
Justin Blitzface was out of play.
Looks like we have a rocket in the box.
I'm sorry.
Lucky Punk trying to stay on her toes there, but couldn't keep her balance. Had to go back, but now she's through.
Vixen Price playing some crucial offense for Freddie Herfury. It looks like we've got a forearm being assessed on a Storm City skater.
And that's a jam. Storm's going to end it with 2 in the box. And that's tough when you're starting out the next jam.
Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and Wheels of Justice. That's Black Cat Plumbing.
Ooh, Paradoxy getting hit right on the jam line. Not slowing them down at all. Paradoxy will be your lead jammer.
Well, that was a quick one. Called off, but not before Storm City's Zoonotic could be assessed a forearm.
Blaze Streaming Media. All live broadcasts brought to you from Rose City Rollers are brought to you by Blaze Streaming Media. Well, at the end of that jam, it looks like they do have 2 blockers in the penalty box for both teams, but I see Sunny Demolition over there, and it's Sunny Destination. It's her birthday. Give a big wave.
Happy birthday! We've got Little Red Rider down there for the Rockets. Being given some trouble by Tequila.
Looks like another forearm being assessed to Lil Red Rider. Storm City in a bit of a power jam here.
Let's see if Storm City can capitalize on this.
Looks like there's a panty pass trying to happen.
Yeah, birthday girl got the panty pass.
Oh, the birthday girl. Sunny's holding the panty right in her hand, trying to get around.
Little Red Rider rejoining the pack from the penalty box.
Looks like Darkness was assessed a penalty for direction of play, I believe.
Zoonotic again trying to make life hard for Little Red Rider. And we've got a Rockets blocker being sent to the penalty box.
Storm City blockers getting ready on that inside line.
Evans, big hit to Sunny Demolition. Little Red Rider being held up by those 3 Storm City blockers.
Zoonotic and Roxy really holding that wall.
All she needs is a little O to capitalize.
Looks like we might have an injury to the back of the neck there. A low block being assessed to Evans.
And here we are at the end of Jam 15 in our first period with a little over 6 minutes left to play, and our score is 171 Rockets to Storm City 18.
Storm City calling a timeout.
Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. Once again, that's Buffalo Gap.
How many people down there do we have that's your first game, the first bout you've ever been to? Anybody?
Show of screams. Who's never been to one of these before? Come on now. Everybody's veterans. That's good too.
I heard a couple of maybe yeses. This might be our first time. Well, then if you're all veterans, make some noise. It's so quiet in here. Really? Is that the best you can do? There we go. I hear some fans now.
There we go, fans. How many Storm City fans we got in here tonight?
Storm City.
Okay, they're down there. I see them.
I'm hoping Rockets fans can out-cheer the Storm City fans.
Who's just here for the Derby nachos?
And the Two Towns.
I mean, I'm here for the Derby nachos.
I'm here for the Two Towns. Stab Mittens on the line again for Rose City. Through with their patented twirl around through the pack backward move.
Like a little ballerina.
I wonder if that move is the stab or the mittens.
Storm City Jammer Barbell back block penalty. She's headed to the box.
Rockets waiting for Stab Mittens to move through while they offer up some. Stab Mittens didn't really need any offense there.
Mustang trying to hold her back, but couldn't. The booty just wasn't big enough to hold her back.
We've got a back block being assessed on the Storm City Jammer.
Another power jam. 2 back blocks in a row. But coming up against that wall, I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't come away with at least 20 back blocks.
Ooh, big collision. As Dirty Ann Rotten tries to slow down Stab Mittens.
Brawlin' Angel getting assessed out of play and insubordination, so she's going to be serving 2 penalties.
Stab Mittens getting through with an out of play being called on the Storm City blockers. And the Rockets will start with pack advantage in the next jam.
Well, we got a whole bunch of awesome people that we want to thank, starting with Trailhead Credit Union, Bike Punk, Sisu Mouthguards, The Casa, Laurelhurst Theater and Pub, Fran's Bakery, Red Bull, and Betsy Aya Jewelry.
Freddie Herfury for the Rockets. Micro Bruiser holding her up the front of the pack, but only for a second. Freddie Herfury will be our lead jammer.
Storm City blockers are in this weird position where they're questioning, do I help my jammer get out or do I prepare for the jammer coming up? And it's hard too, especially when you're down this much, because you want to help your jammer get out. You want to score those points, but at the same time you want to save it.
Stop them.
Yeah.
The Rockets are definitely testing Storm City tonight.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Echo Construction. The friendly people at Echo Construction love custom home building, remodels, and roller derby. Once again, that's Echo Construction.
This game is just so amazing tonight. I am just so happy to be here with such an amazing set of teams.
The Rockets are really strong. Really strong.
Well, if you're going to play on an RCR home team.
Yeah. Lucky Punk pushing her way through on that inside line, and she comes out as lead jammer and skating as fast as she possibly can to try to score some points before the Rockets jammer can catch up to her.
Liv Bader's right behind her. And they're going to speed the pack up, it looks like.
How many did she get away with? 2.
Good job for Storm City. I have seen games won and lost by these 1 and 2 point jams.
It's crazy.
Sometimes it's the best thing that you can do is just hit it and quit it. Grab 1 or 2 points, call it off, and hold the other team scoreless.
Garden Bar. Grab a Garden Bar wrap at concessions and check your program for your $2 off coupon. Once again, that's Garden Bar.
Paradoxy up for the Rockets.
Machete Machad getting in her way, trying to make her way through the pack.
And Machete Machad actually was the reason that Paradoxy just got through that pack.
Machete Machad finally through.
Doxy with a little hop, skip, and a jump. And they call it off strategically.
If there's one thing that the Rockets have shown that they are amazing at tonight, it is saving their points. The minute those jammers get out, if they see the Storm City jammer is also out, they're thinking, okay, how many points can I rack and when can I call it?
Their track awareness is stellar. I think this will be the last jam of this half. And we've got Little Red Rider for the Rockets.
And Darkness for Storm City. She's looking at that inside line, gets the lead, and she is out.
Little Red Rider back on the track with a no pass, no penalty. It looks like Storm City is changing up their tactics to just put all 4 blockers on the Rockets jammer.
And that's a half. Storm City with 21 points.
Rockets with 214. I'm going to send it down to King on the floor for our halftime show. So coming back into this half, we have a score of the Rose City Rockets 214 to Storm City's 21.
Now here we go, starting it out. Trinity on the line for Storm City.
And Freddie Herfury for the Rockets. Let's see if Storm changed their tactics over halftime. So far, they're looking more successful.
Really trying to hold that jammer back. Gave her a little bit more of a fight to get out this time.
Freddie Herfury looking for some help from her family there. And she gets through with Mustang Ellenscore, the blocker of last defense on Storm City.
Trinity blocking Extra Chris P from being able to keep track. Trying to find an angle to pass the panty off to Sunny. And gets called with a forearm, getting sent to the box now, dropping the panty for Trinity to pick up.
Mustang Ellenscore again trying to catch a piece of Freddie Herfury.
Zoonotic getting called with a track cut, headed to the box.
Mustang Ellenscore again trying for a piece of Freddie Herfury. Freddie's just flying.
Trinity was coming up trying to get some points, but Freddie Hercury, she knew it, called it right off.
Sometimes they just like, we do MVP and it stops. It's like, everyone needs to remember to do that.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers, and place to purchase all your derby gear. Once again, Oaks Amusement Park.
Lucky Punk on the line for Storm City.
Little Red Rider for the Rockets.
She's on the inside and she got out first.
And we've got a jammer race.
Looking back to her bench, trying to figure out what to do. Calls it. But not before the Rockets could pick up 2 points.
I always love it when the jammers get into a race.
Just like watching little racehorses go around. Or little greyhounds following the bunny.
Paradoxy on the line for the Rockets.
Darkness looking to take the inside, moves to the center.
Big game Fury. Gnarly.
Really trying to get through that 2-wall, and she does. Darkness pulls out the lead for Storm City.
Storm City sending a blocker to the penalty box, I believe on an elbow.
Trying to pick up a couple points, calling it, saving the other points, only able to steal 1 away.
I'd like to thank PDX Pipeline, your online source for Portland music, arts, and events happening. That's PDX Pipeline.
We've got a Stab Mittens and Machete Mashad showdown on the line.
Storm City Blocker is going to be starting 1 short with Johnny Crash in the box, still serving her penalty from the last jam. Machete's really pushing through, and she breaks through.
Storm City has lead jammer.
Calling for some trying to pick up a couple points, calling it. Machete able to steal away 3 points and save Rockets from scoring any.
Selwood Pet Supply, quality nutrition and supplies for your pets. Once again, Selwood Pet Supplies. And I understand we have another birthday in the house.
What?
Andrea, it's her birthday.
So
Happy
many birthdays.
birthday.
So many birthdays. Everybody gets cake tonight. That's what I'm hearing with all these birthdays.
September 28th is a very lucky day.
Lucky Punk getting lead. That's, I think, 3 jams now that Storm City has been able to pull out lead early in the beginning of the half.
Halftime was good for them. They seem to be changing things up in a way that's very profitable for them.
Calling it before Rockets can get any points. She's able to walk away with 3 points.
And this is how Storm City can bring their score back, is by these 1, 2, and 3-point jams where they just chip away at that lead that the Rockets have.
Bridgeport Brewing. Check your Bridgeport beer cup because 3 lucky winners will drink Bridgeport on Rose City Rollers tonight. Once again, that's Bridgeport Brewing.
Freddie Herfury will be our lead jammer for this jam.
Barbell for Storm trying to find a hole to get through.
Microabuser trying to stop Freddie Herfury's momentum there.
Storm City Blockers are having a hard time with that by the Rockets. They're just coming up and clearing that way like a street sweeper off to the side for the jammers.
A little bit of a pile up in turn 2. Freddie Herfury just sort of stepped through the pack that time.
Storm City Blockers went back to try to help out Barbell, but in doing that, they just split themselves up so much that Freddie Her Fury was able to just breeze right on through all that. Oh, and a big hit to Barbell, sending her all the way back.
From the Rose City pivot. Barbell looking a little tired there.
I mean, when you're going up against brick walls, you get tired pretty fast, I would assume.
Micro Bruiser and Dirty Ann Rotten giving Freddie Her Fury a lot of trouble.
Zoonotic going to the box now.
Out of play block?
Out of play, yeah.
OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers. That's OHSU Sports Medicine. Also like to thank Bud Light, Rose City Rollers' newest supporter. Bud Light, grab one at the bar. Dilly dilly.
You know, King, those are some other volunteers that we often overlook as our medics. So thank you, medics. Thank you, Marque.
Storm City Blockers trying to push the Rocket Jammer out to the side.
Wow.
Little Red Rider through those few Storm Cities on one skate, it looked like. And there was enough scrum there that, again, they were able to just find that outside line and skate through.
Oh, a huge hit by Roxy Roulette, taking her to the ground.
Where she called it off. Somewhat
Visit
wisely.
Tonkin, the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest, and only a click away at tonkin.com.
But you know, I hear the ground is as good a place as any to call off a jam.
If I was a jammer, it'd probably be my most favored place to call off jams, but that's only if I ever got lead jammer, which happens approximately 0.0% of the time. We've got Paradoxy as the jammer for the Rockets.
And Darkness, jammer for Storm City, taking that inside line around the turn. She's able to get lead jam coming out. Storm City Blockers are holding back Paradoxy good enough so that Darkness can get a pretty fat lead on her.
Paradoxy with that lateral movement, though. Storm City just couldn't keep up. Darkness calling it off.
Able to sneak away 4 points.
And it looks like holding Rose City scoreless.
Two-town cider, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. That's Two-town cider.
Machete Machado on the line for Storm City, getting low.
Stab Mittens on the line there for the Rockets. And she finds that inside line again.
Machete Machado was able to get out quick, though. She's coming up hot on her heels, trying to force either some points or a call-off. Can she get a point?
Storm City's pivot caught a piece of Stab Mittens as they went past, which I think is actually what caused Stab to call that jam off.
Machete Machado able to sneak out 1 point, though.
One is better than none.
Slowly but surely, that Storm City score is coming up, but
Right.
so is the Rockets. That's not stopping. Lucky Punk going up the middle to the outside.
Liv
Ooh.
Baders makes it through a screaming fast pack.
Such a hard hit out there on Lucky Punk. Low block being assessed to Kitty Contusion.
That was an amazing hit by Angela Death, sending the Storm City jammer out. recycling her all the way to the back of the pack. Resting Blitzface playing some O for their jammer.
Failure to reform penalty assessed to Pennycorn.
And it looks like the Rose City jammer, Liv Baders, is headed to the box.
So that means it's a power jam. Lucky Punk able to walk away with 5 points on that. She's going to have at least another 20 seconds of just her out there trying to score some points.
There's another Storm City blocker being sent to the penalty box.
Now, a lot of people don't know this about Lucky Punk, but she is not afraid to get punched in the face. So when you see her getting down low in there, she's not afraid of elbows or helmets coming at her. She's just trying to get the point. She's trying to push her way through.
She is braver than I am. So this is a jam without a lead jammer, so it will go a full 2 minutes.
Kitty Contusion being sent to the box again. Lucky Punk just pushing her way through, fighting through that wall.
Angela Death, again, making life very hard for that Storm City jammer. And Liv Baders picking up just a few more points as the jam ends.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Deb's Count Tabor. Let Deb guide you home. Proud realtor sponsor of the Rose City Rollers, and you can visit them at welcometopdx.com.
Looks like the tables have turned this half. Storm City was racking up the penalties last half, but this half, it's going straight to the Rockets.
I don't know. Both teams have 2 blockers or 2 players who are sitting on 5 penalties each. Freddie Herfury pushing hard against all 4 Storm City blockers until she just pushes them out of her way.
But Trinity quickly coming out.
That's awesome.
She is right on her heels. She's going to try to force a call off.
And there it is. Ooh, Rose City picking up 1 point.
Killer Burgers, 5 minutes to burgers, beer, and bottomless fries. Go to Killer Burgers.
Machete Machado on the line for Storm City.
Up against Little Red Rider for the Rockets.
Machete Machado is through. She gets lead. And Sunny Demolition is cycling the Rocket Jammer all the way back.
Little Red Rider using all 4 blockers on Storm City to her advantage.
Machete calling it off, saving those points.
Voodoo Donut, the magic is in the hole, and proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice. That is Voodoo Donut.
Paradoxy taking the line for the Rose City Rockets this jam.
Darkness on the line for Storm City.
Darkness and Doxy both playing a very clean game. Doxy has 0 penalties right now, and it looks like Darkness only has 1. There is a cut track being assessed on Darkness. They will go and spend 30 seconds in the penalty box. And Paradoxy's also headed to the penalty box on the cut track. So again, as we cannot play Derby without a jammer, as soon as Doxy sits, Darkness is up.
But it won't be too long until Paradoxy is up as well.
I think that may have been a 10-second, 12-second sit.
If that. But it is going to be a full 2-minute jam because Paradoxy was lead, got the cut track, so now she has lost it, and we're going to be sitting here trying to see what jammer is going to fight it out and get the most points.
So Darkness being brought all the way to the very back of the pack by Angela Death.
But given a hard hit.
Angela just bounced off of Darkness. Doxy up at the front of the pack.
Tequila getting a Cessa forearm sent to the box. Darkness passing the panty to Zoonotic.
Out of play.
Trying to not just get soup canned back up by the Rockets. They're having to accordion out to make sure that they can still try to hold her back and not get Assassin out of play.
Doxy looking for some help from her friends, and she gets the go-ahead from Angela Death. I hear a lot of whistles down there on the track.
Trying to get the attention of Brawlin' Angel, getting assessed a direction of play.
More whistles. That is the end of the jam. Rose City being held scoreless.
I think it's 4:28.
And it looks like we have an official timeout on the track.
Zoonotic was able to put up 4 points in that jam, and you can tell just how hard the Rockets' wall is because every single time someone comes out as either a jammer or a pivot that was handed the jammer panty, they just look exhausted coming out.
It's true. I did see another Storm City blocker sneak into the box there, I think on a late direction of play penalty.
I'd like to thank WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sports, and life.
That timeout is over, and we've got Stab Mittens down on the jam line for Rose City. Storm City's jammer bouncing off of Big Bang Fury, and then Big Bang Fury recycling the Storm City jammer back to the very back of the pack. All while Stab Mittens does her thing.
Lucky Punk trying to fight her way through, but again, coming up against these walls that are just solid.
Dirty Ann Rotten being sent to the box on an out-of-play block.
I missed that.
Rose City recycling 3 of Storm City's skaters, making it very easy for Stab Mittens to rack up their points. There's a multiplayer being called down on the track.
Lucky Punk just having a hard time continuously getting cycled back at least a good 20 feet every single time.
Stab Mittens getting some communication from her bench.
Sunny Demolition giving a huge hit.
Sunny Demolition sitting on 5 penalties right now.
She's just risking it. It's her birthday.
It's your birthday, get some penalties. Stab Mittens just continuing to rack up the points. Right now, this is a 29-point jam for Stab Mittens. With a little less than 10 minutes left in the game, we've got a score of the Rose City Rockets, 338 points.
And Storm City 52 after that jam.
Bridgeport Brewing. You can head over to concessions and grab yourself a nice, cool Bridgeport beer.
Liv Bader's on that Ron Tonkin jam line for Rose City.
Machete Machado on the jam line. She's coming up the middle and she is out. Getting lead jammer coming around fast.
I'm wondering if Machete Machado is going to get the MVP jammer for Storm City for this game.
That's still
That
up in
was
the air.
beautiful.
Calling it off, but not before. Liv Baders is able to get 4 points as well.
OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers. That's OHSU Sports Medicine.
Freddie Herfury down on the line for the Rockets.
Trinity on the line for Storm. Trinity is out as well, hot on the heels of the Rockets jammer.
Trinity a little less than half a track behind her.
We have a cut track on Dirty and Rotten for Storm City. So Storm starting the next jam is going to be short one.
I'd like to thank Tonkin.com. They sponsor our jam line, and they have the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest. Only a click away at Tonkin.com.
Darkness coming back out to the jam line for Storm.
Little Red Rider.
Ooh.
Little Red Rider is our lead jammer this jam. It's another penalty being assessed on Darkness. That is her 5th penalty of the game. So we are in a power jam for the Rockets.
Forearm being assessed to Rockets jammer,
And now we're in a power jam for Storm City.
but not for much longer.
Failure to reform on Panicorn.
Failure to reform penalty being assessed to Panicorn.
That is 2 Rockets blockers in the penalty box.
So we're going to be going the full 2 minutes on this jam. Low block being called on Kitty Contusion.
It's just a revolving door in that penalty box.
Oh my God.
Little Red Rider working hard against those 2 Storm City blockers. Micro Bruiser and Mustang Ellen score.
Mustang sending her all the way back. Ooh, Micro Bruiser coming out of nowhere with a little butt check there. Mustang Ellen score getting hit with 2 penalties, an in sub, and I didn't see what the other one was.
I think it may have been an out of play block. Woo, and there's the end of that jam. That was a hard 2 minutes.
That was rough. You could tell everyone was struggling in that jam.
All right. Well, hey, you know, if this isn't enough Derby action, come back tomorrow night and you can witness the Rose Petals and Rosebud season opener doubleheader. You do not want to miss that. So show up tomorrow night, support your local junior Derby.
Paradoxia for the Rockets.
Machete Machado coming up hot, able to break out the pack. She's got lead jam. Tequila trying to hold back the Rockets.
And Doxy doing a do-si-do, coming out on their lead, on their initial pass.
Machete calling it off, saving her point. She's able to steal away 3 points from the Rockets.
And tonight we got an after party. In case you wanted to go and party after the bout, you can head over to the Nightlight Lounge. We got drink specials and all kinds of fun things happening. So visit us at the Nightlight Lounge.
Lucky Punk on the line for Storm City.
Stab Mittens for Rose City. Stab Mittens is our lead jammer.
Storm Blocker's walling up.
Oh, and Storm City just found just an open pocket. Rose City picking up 4 on that jam.
Calling it off before Storm City could get any points on that one. Trinity coming to the line for Storm City. Oh, hi, Trin.
And Liv Baders for Rose City. Both teams starting with full complements of players on the track.
Official timeout.
Oh, and you want to know what official timeouts are? They are taco timeouts brought to you by Porcano.
Tacos, 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 tacos. No one else is chanting for tacos. Tacos, 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 tacos.
I like your passionate commitment to tacos.
Dude, tacos are life. They're so good. You can have them any time of day. You can have them in the morning time for breakfast. You just gotta toss a little bit of eggs in there.
I had breakfast
Anytime.
tacos this morning.
You know, anytime you ever say we're having tacos for dinner, it's never a bad time.
No one is ever upset that tacos
No.
came to dinner.
They can be crunchy, they can be soft, they can be meatless.
My kids will go in, my kids will skip going out to eat in order to have tacos at home. Seriously.
Tacos, bringing families together.
Liv Baders for the Rockets. Multiplayer being called on Evans. And an additional in-sub penalty. So Evans will be in the box for a full minute.
Trinity is close on the heels of the Rockets jammer, trying to pick up as many points as possible. Unfortunately, she's able to come away with none.
And the Rockets came away with 3.
Once again, tomorrow night, we've got the junior season opener, and it's going to be a doubleheader. You're going to see Rose Petals and Rosebuds both playing tomorrow night, so make sure you're here to support our junior program.
You think adults are fun to watch? Come watch the juniors.
Oh, way better.
Freddie Herfury being recycled back to the back of the pack.
Barbell fighting so hard to get through, trying to get a little help there from Johnny Crash. Cut track on Sunny Demolition.
I think that's going to bring Sunny Demolition to 6 penalties.
And an in-sub.
That's 7 penalties.
She's done.
Micro Bruiser really likes to make life tough for jammers out there.
Jammers, especially when they're tall, they don't see her coming out of anywhere.
No, they just kneecap her.
Out of nowhere, there's a body right in front of you.
Lady Painicorn going to the Rockets penalty box.
Tom, your mics are down there. Your mics were down there. Your mic.
No. This is your mic for down there.
Storm City trying to wall up and hold back the Rockets jammer. Barbell fighting her way, hitting the backs, trying to break up that wall.
And that is our game. We have an unofficial score of 386 Rockets to Storm City's 66.
What a tough game.
We're just waiting for the refs to go ahead and make that an official score. And there we go. We have a final score of Rose City Rockets 391 points to Storm City's 66.
Tough game all around. The Rocket Jammers, the Rocket Walls, they were amazing. Storm City had a hell of a fight in them tonight.
I think both teams are going to be going home tired this evening.
People are definitely going to be sleeping good tonight.
I would like to say thank you to everyone for coming out tonight and watching this wonderful game this evening here at the hangar at Oaks Park Amusement Park. That's it for us. Join us at the after party at Nightlife. And stick around for MVPs if you so desire. Thank you.
All right, Storm City, go ahead and take a lap. Also, share that Derby love. Well, all right, folks, we are going to get the MVPs out here, lickety-split. We're just going to wait for Storm City to go ahead and congratulate themselves, slap some hands, because we had a great time tonight. If I could be joined by a representative from Storm City, we'll go ahead and do these MVP awards.
And as soon as I get somebody from the Rockets over here with me, we will also do our MVP awards. Rockets, do we have some MVPs?
All right. So, your MVP blocker for the Rockets, who do you have?
Evans.
Evans. And the crowd goes wild. All right. And for MVP Jammer, who do you guys have?
Freddie Herfury.
Freddie Hercury. Played an absolute fantastic game. Well awarded. Nom Nom, you've got some folks from Rockets. Who are you gonna do?
We've got some amazing MVP awards over here. Doof, who are we doing for MVP blocker?
We're gonna be doing Micro Bruiser.
Micro Bruiser. And damage report. Who do we have for MVP Jammer?
Darkness.
Darkness. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and watching this amazing derby this evening. Please come back tomorrow to watch our juniors doubleheader and have a wonderful and safe night. Maybe we'll see you at the Nightlight.